Guard, a 5'10 junior, number 4, Isaiah Martinez. At guard, a 5'11 junior, number 15, Keegan Lathery. At guard, a 5'8 sophomore, number 24, Jaden Hornig. At forward, a 6' sophomore, number 33, Aiden Valthier. And at forward, a 6' junior, number 44, Landon Strait. Patriots are coached by Chris Brashears. And now for your Royals.
That kid.
At one guard, a 5'7 sophomore, number 32, Luke Lewis. At guard, a 5'10 sophomore, number 2, Parker Robertson. At forward, a 6'1 sophomore, number 13, Brennan Trueblood. At forward, a 5'11 sophomore, number 41, Gavin Jenkins. And in the middle, a 6'1 freshman, number 55, Drew Morris. The Royals are coached by Joe Paxton.
All right, we're good to go.
Yep. Yes. Am I on?
Yeah, we're on, but I think.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
There we go. Okay.
that's better.
There we are. I couldn't hear myself very well.
No,
did
I couldn't either. It's like we're on NPR.
It was. How about that? Does that
Hey.
sound? There we go. Now
I
we can
wondered
hear.
if it was one of those, but I'm always afraid to touch the dial.
So we are here getting ready to start the JV game between the Union County Patriots and the Eastern Hancock Royals. Strait and Jenkins tip it up, and the Royals start with the ball. A little bit I watched in film of the Patriots. They play a lot of zone.
That's what Coach Paxton was telling me, a lot of 3-2.
So I've seen them stay in this zone a lot. So expect that tonight. It's going to be a key night for our shooters. And our varsity guys have been lighting it up. So could be an important night for the Royals. They could really light it up from deep here. Horning loses it out of bounds. First turnover of the game.
I think they call him the golden boy.
Like Paul Horning?
Yeah, like Paul Horning. I think I would claim that relation if my last name was Horning.
I probably would too, but I don't know if he does that.
Oh, we got to swing it. We got
Nice.
Parker.
Parker with the offensive board off the Morris miss. Oh, nice deflection there. Oh, Trueblood thought didn't realize that was deflected.
Yeah.
Runner there, no good. Tipped out, and Parker Robertson gets his second rebound.
First time we were going to say Parker leading us in rebounds.
There we go.
Nice.
Luke Lewis with the jersey change. He's now dressing on varsity as well, so he's now 32 instead of 1, which should help me not call him Isaac anymore.
Yes.
So Martinez gets fouled by Jenkins. Coach Paxton's response, why?
Yeah. He was pulling his Spalding twin imitation there, trying to get that back tap.
I think Gavin thought he would. Well, I think he thought he was Bella Sotelo there and was going to
all right.
run away with that one. Oh. There we go. Steal by Trueblood. Goes the other way. Drew up through the contact, basket, and the foul.
Yeah, very acrobatic.
Although that was really slight contact there. I don't know. Fought the air there with the foul.
Drew sinks it. Conventional three-pointer for Drew.
6-point lead for the Royals here.
Oh, I like this full court press. Gonna make him earn it.
Well, I think Coach Paxton's been bored over the last month. One game in the last month for the Royals, so I think that he's been coming up with new stuff.
Got to keep it interesting.
Go inside to Vautier. Nice cut off by Morris.
Good defense initially from the Royals.
I think they've gotten one floater up. I think maybe Martinez got in the lane for a floater, and that's it.
That was a good pass.
Although I say that, and then Keegan Lathery with the basket.
Yep, cut across the baseline. That was a really good look.
Six to 2, 4.5 minutes left here in the first quarter.
And they got it. Luke. Gotta be quicker.
There, Parker for 3. Off to the left. Trueblood there for the offensive rebound. What else is new?
Yep. Absolutely.
Corner jumper. Set shot from Trueblood. Was that assisted by Jenkins?
Yeah, it was Jenkins.
Good break there by the Patriots, but
Good save.
Lewis takes it the other way. Can't get it over the outstretched arms of Lathery, and I think that was Vautier there for the rebound. Parker, nearly got the steal.
Yeah.
Back out. Lathery for 3. No good. Oh, Drew and Trueblood tipped it away from each other.
Yeah, the Patriots look a little discombobulated on offense. Got Charlie Payne checking in for the Patriots, and who's that? Noah Maddox coming in for Jenkins. I feel like Paxton's trying to prevent him from getting a quick second foul.
Yeah, because he's had a couple that could have gotten called as well.
Being real aggressive on the defensive end tonight. There's a steal.
Charlie Payne has his pocket picked. Lewis goes up and in the other way. He's got 5. Timeout by the Patriots. 30-second timeout. We're going to hear from our friends at 9-Star.
Innovative mindset that 9-Star Connect brings to the program, brings to the relationship with us, is really crucial. We were one of the first hospitals in the state of Indiana to have high-speed connections. Because of that, we could connect our outlying clinics into our main hospital's online medical record, literally 2 decades before most of the hospitals in the state that were not in the large cities. We were advanced in that area because of the relationship with 9-Star Connect.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you, Scott.
Yeah.
You know, so something weird. I was visiting my in-laws. We were down there for Christmas in Boonville, Indiana, suburb of Evansville down there. Saw a 9-Star commercial on TV.
Well, wow.
I'm not sure why, since 9-Star is a local co-op here in Hancock County, but they were advertising in Evansville.
That is interesting.
So if anybody from 9-Star knows why, I'd be just interested to know.
Cash Poindexter checked in for the Royals during that timeout, too.
Horning with the offensive board off the Martinez miss. Lewis nearly got another steal on Payne.
Yeah, Luke's elevated his game over the last 2 games. We could say like 5 weeks or whatever it is, but really 2 games. He played really well.
Martinez floater, no. Gets his own rebound. We got to put a body in somebody here.
Yeah.
We're doing a poor job of boxing out. Go inside the straight. Too strong off the glass. Trueblood and Vautier fighting for it. It's going to be staying here, I think.
Yeah, but even with that, nobody bodied. That was just Trueblood jumping straight up.
Yep. Straight to inbound. Gets it to Vautier. Working on Drew, and Trueblood just takes it away. Dribbles it right out of his hand. Euro steps through.
Whoa!
Check the replay on this one. Trueblood showing that he's got those dancer moves. Nice, Trueblood.
Yeah, that was nice.
Foul went on Charlie Payne.
Yeah.
And I've got 4 turnovers on the Patriots to only 1 on the Royals.
Yeah, that sounds right. Although we weren't able, there's another one. I mean, I don't know if that'll go over the turnover. Not a steal for Luke, but
yeah,
was able to anticipate that pass and throw it off Isaiah Martinez.
Zalinga checks in.
Coach Paxton using a lot of guys here in the first quarter. Trying to knock the rust off, I think.
Turnover there for the Royals as that pass gets knocked away and Martinez picks it up. Coach Paxton is not happy. We got a 10-point lead. but a lot of silly errors here.
Yeah, a little sloppy. There's nice
No,
steal
Maddox
from
with
Maddox.
the steal. Takes
Good
it in the
job,
other
Noah.
way. 6th Patriot turnover. So the ref was counting when the ball was in the paint here, like when they were still trying to get it back to the baseline. I was watching. He counted 8 seconds between everything. I don't know why he didn't stop and restart. Shot no good by Horning and Drew.
Maybe he thought it was somebody riding a bull. Just went 8 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu, I think. There you go, Cash. I don't mind that pass, but
nice extra pass to Zelinga though.
Yep. Works out. I wouldn't be upset if Cash took that 3. Oh, Z, your arm's too long. That's the problem there. You're going to have his body in front. No, good effort.
Lathery's coming back in for the Patriots. Minute 16 to go here in quarter number 1.
Oh, somebody got free.
Totally lost there. And Lewis steals it back.
I've got us with 6 steals in the first quarter.
I don't doubt it.
I don't know what the record is, but in a quarter.
Blocked there by Poindexter. Ball gets tipped around.
They're still hustling to the rebounds, though. That's not good.
It's a good hustle by Straight. First guy on the floor is going to get the rebound usually.
Yep.
We're going to get, good things happen if you're the first one on the floor. How's that? Coach Paxton's screaming out the back screen. We were still a little late getting there. Straight is going to be fouled by Zelinga. Luke doesn't like it. I don't know.
Yeah. Luke might be getting tired, though. That's the thing. He wanted to break.
Just that little bit, Z. Come on.
Yeah.
You were good position, and he came down on Straight. Straight's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. Sinks it. .3 left here.
Jenkins back in, giving Lewis a break here at the end of the quarter.
Trueblood only 2 rebounds in the first quarter. That seems like a light quarter for him. Nice. Jenkins to Zelinga. Luke Zelinga's got 4. Gavin Jenkins picks up another assist. Off the foot, Noah Maddox with another steal. But then Lathery steals it back. Double turnovers there for each team. And at the end of the first quarter, Eastern Hancock with a 15-point lead, 18-3. Let's step aside. You're listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
First quarter that was all Royals. I just heard watch the back screen again.
You see everything that Coach Paxton now zoomed in too far. I got to zoom in on that a little quicker. Came back from the commercial a little late, but 18-3. I mean, that's a good, solid first quarter. If you're scoring 18 points in a quarter for a JV game, that's pretty solid for shorter quarters.
Yep. I think I think we missed a free throw.
We did, and we had 4 turnovers, but Union County with 8 turnovers. Zelinga again inside. Zelinga's having himself a game.
Now, who did you get the pass from? I missed.
I missed it too. I was looking down.
Zelinga doing a nice job.
Pretty sure this is his season high, 6 so far.
He's got such long arms. Maddox with another steal. We might be going after a steal record.
Maddox lays it up and in for 2. He's got 4. And this does not look like a team that's only played once in a month. They look like they are fresh and in sync. Jenkins from True Blood.
Now I got True Blood with 3 steals too.
Wow. Again, right now they just look like Bella Sotelo everywhere.
Yep.
They're swatting at passes. Union County's got to be strong with the ball. Like the Patriots just, right now, that aggression has them playing a little timid with their ball handling.
Yep.
You got to be strong with it.
And Maddox nearly got another steal there on the crossover. It ended up knocking out of bounds, but he's going to get a much-deserved rest along with Poindexter. Robertson comes back in. Lewis comes back in. I will tell you, there's another timeout. You going to run a commercial?
No, we'll go.
Okay. Playing Greenfield tomorrow, if these 2 games were reversed after only having 1 game in the last 4 or 5 weeks, would be rough. And we saw we're doing a nice job, but we're looking a little sloppy at times, especially on the defensive end when shots go up. So having this night to kind of get back into the swing of things is good.
Yeah, if you don't follow Eastern Hancock basketball, the Wapahani game last Friday got canceled due to travel on roads.
Yeah.
Roads were bad. It was snowing right then, so that game has been rescheduled. I want to say like the 13th of February, the 10th. It's like a Tuesday in February.
Okay.
Is when that game's been rescheduled for. So it is. It's one of those where, again, Randolph Southern 2 weeks ago is the only time we've played. Union County, on the other hand, played Seton Catholic on Saturday. They played Franklin County 2 days ago. Played Rushville on January 4th, Westdale on January 3rd. They have played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've played 7 games in the same time we've played 1.
Wow. We'll just say we're fresher then. They have tired legs.
Jack Hurdle into the game. I think that's the first we've seen him, as is Griffin Overholt.
Oh, that was a nice pass and nice move.
Into Talon Long.
Yeah, Talon Long got the position.
24-5 Royals. Nice pass.
Yeah, good skip pass. Oh, take it up. Take it up. Brennan too unselfish there. I don't know if he realized how open he was. There's Trap.
Again, just tremendous pressure here from the Royals. They're going to call Zelinga there, trying to stay with Overholt. That should be 3 on Luke, I believe.
Yep. I believe so, too.
They only have 2.
I wonder who they called that other one on.
Oh, no. They just added.
Oh, okay, I was going to say.
Good hustle there. Shot by both players. Long gets on the floor and kicks it back out.
Yeah, there's a little travel they missed.
Jenkins goes for steal, doesn't get it. Lewis will get the steal instead.
Good job.
Acrobatic shot goes in, his first points of the quarter.
Third steal for Luke, too.
And they're going to call Luke getting a little handsy on the sideline there with Lathery. Cash Poindexter checking back in for the Royals, and Jaden Horning coming in for the Patriots. Nobody's talking to us in the chat, Scott.
No. everybody out for dinner tonight.
That's an over and back.
Coming for the varsity game. They're gonna tune in for that. We need some interaction with our fans.
Probably getting a pork burger and eating a pork burger.
Yeah.
I already had mine for the evening.
That's awesome.
There we go. We got Parker in the corner. Clean look for three. Got it.
Although I will tell you, when the pork burgers are out at the football field, it's nice because you can smell them. You don't get that same thing.
Yeah, it's so much better at football because you get the smell, the smoke drifting across the field, occasionally getting in the way of the film. Traveled there by Lathery.
I like walking out for pregame warm-ups, and it's just that char smell. Oh, man.
We appreciate everything that those guys do.
Oh, absolutely. Booster Club is fantastic.
Yeah. Greg Hall is kind of the head of that. He does a phenomenal job.
There's our skip pass. Nice cash.
Poindexter from True Blood. (32-5), 3:08 to go. Overholt gets it across by himself.
He's going to get lucky not to get a carry there.
Or a 5-second call.
Yep.
Because he's not going anywhere with it.
Nope.
He's just kind of dribbling. Lathery too strong. Poindexter with the rebound. Trueblood saves it to Jenkins. That counts as an assist.
That was fantastic. Paxton, you got to clip that one. Good hustle. And I like that the outlet pass just took Brennan a little too far under the basket to shoot it. He did a nice job keeping it in play.
Overholt really loses it. Nice hustle by Parker to poke it up to Cash. Cash lays it in for two.
I've got us with 11 steals at this point, and I can't guarantee I didn't miss a couple.
Yeah, I have 13 turnovers, so there's 11 steals seems right. Under 2 to play here in the first half. Warning over to Overholt.
Looking for long again inside, and he had Brennan on top. Just couldn't connect on that pass.
Rhett Pentecost and Aiden Vauthier back in. And for the Royals, is it Noah Maddox and Drew Morris? The two M's.
I think this is the most we've seen Paxton rotate his bench too, especially this early. He's been going through all the guys.
It does help when you got a 31-point lead.
Yeah.
Drew to Noah. Noah strokes the three. We'll tell you at halftime what our shooting percentage is, but it is unreal.
Yeah, that's got to be pretty high.
.34 lead for the Royals here. Running clock does not start until the second half. Fall down there by Horning. They get it up ahead. Oh, Parker missed the layup, but Lewis there for the offensive rebound and the putback.
So as long as we maintain this lead, we will start second half with the running clock.
Yep, 36-point lead now for the Royals. Martinez to Pentecost to Lathery.
Luke's defense been smothering tonight.
Yeah, he's been tremendous.
And I really think he's been the catalyst to get everybody else going, kind of the motor behind that aggressive, just like that.
Jump ball's going to stay here.
Hey.
5-second call.
Yep, another turnover. Good D, Royals. Got a cutting Drew Morris, but Maddox was there and he couldn't quite finish it off. Vauthier back. Oh, good pump fake.
Payne puts it up. He's blocked at the buzzer. And at the halftime break, the score, Eastern Hancock 41, Union County 5. That was a heck of a quarter. I want to show you the replay here before we sign off for the half. This is where True Blood, well, you get to see Paxton's reaction of True Blood saving it back to Jenkins over his shoulder. Cody Hibbert forgot to turn the camera. So we'll be back after this halftime break with the Royals leading 41-5 here in the JV game.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
So high-speed connectivity through the internet is one of those things that's like having air to breathe. Today, healthcare has become virtual. People will be able to access their healthcare provider via the internet. We do a lot of virtual monitoring. So we will have patients that have remote monitoring gear that are placed in their home and on themselves, and that has to be uploaded through the internet. Virtual connections. We can't do that without a partner like 9 Star Connect.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some, and when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
Hancock Regional Hospital and 9 Star Connect have had a relationship for decades. We share a joint mission to support the development of this county. We want this to be the best place in America to live. We, as a healthcare provider, need telecom support, we need utility support, and so in our various locations, we access the services of 9 Star Connect. We would not have been able to do that without that partnership with 9 Star Connect.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
It's a harsh fact of life, but failure is inevitable.
You can work harder than you ever thought possible and still lose.
Sometimes someone else is simply better than you.
While life teaches us that we will sometimes lose, education-based athletics teach us how to deal with those losses in a mentally healthy way. I'm Bella Miller-Krieger from University High School.
And I'm Charlie Hosnow from Forest Park High School. With our coaches and teammates supporting us, student athletes learn how to move past the letdown and focus on the next point, the next play, and the next game.
We learn that negative energy is wasted energy, and that no matter how many times we fall short, as long as we are learning and never give up, we'll ultimately win.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty. Be a champion of high school sports and the resiliency they build by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is overcoming adversity. This is developing mental toughness. This is your IHSAA.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, talking about all things IHSAA related. Commissioner Neidig unavailable for us this week, so Assistant Commissioner Brian Lewis joins us. Tell you what, it's a pretty big weekend now for the IHSAA. We are into girls wrestling. It is fantastic. It has gone well. First time we've done this. I would think that the enthusiasm and the excitement is unparalleled, quite frankly.
Robert Falcons has done a phenomenal job of getting this off the ground, and we're excited for the inaugural girls wrestling state finals held at the fairgrounds tomorrow. And I believe we start wrestling at 10 o'clock in the morning and run through the day with the finals starting about 7 p.m. tomorrow night. But we're really, really excited to celebrate these young ladies and the culmination of the first season and crowning some state champions.
It's an interesting thing to look at how we talk about process all the time in our world of athletics, and this is part of the process. This is a process of a groundswell of support from the student athletes and administrators, and I think it's a lesson for fans to understand this doesn't happen overnight, and there is, in fact, a very detailed and thorough process to bring something like this to fruition.
Absolutely. And, with all our sports, these are things that are planned out far in advance. And girls wrestling is one of those things that's been coming down the pipeline for 3, 4, 5 years, and compliments to the Coaches Association for doing such a phenomenal job hosting a state tournament in the last few years in girls wrestling and working with the association and getting us to the point that, they came through the emerging sport process, and this year being the first year that they're an IHSA recognized sport. And we're really excited about crowning our first state champions in girls wrestling tomorrow evening.
How many young ladies are involved in competition throughout the state?
That's a great question because that's a moving target, but I know we're well over, 1,400 girls wrestlers across the state when this season started. And, we're going to culminate with some state champions tomorrow night, but that doesn't even begin to touch all the student athletes that, have had an opportunity to participate in an IHSA sport that they've not had that opportunity before now. And again, that's a tribute to our schools, our administrators, our coaches associations, and, the leadership under Robert Falcons.
Back when I was in high school, back in the 60s, this is before the IHSA state finals for girls had started. And so you can imagine sports offerings were very few, not only for girls, but also for boys. We didn't have nearly as many championships then as we do now. And the emergence of sports, the numbers of sports, the new ones, it's just been incredibly fun as a sports fan to watch and see the rise of opportunities for boys and girls around the state.
Absolutely. Over the years, you're always seeing, one sport come on here and there, and we're fortunate that we're going to celebrate 2 new sports in the 24-25 school year with girls wrestling state championships and then the first ever boys volleyball state championships in the spring. And so, we've been fortunate to massage that emerging sport process and get more student athletes involved and work together with our coaches associations to continue to offer more opportunities for student athletes across the state to be able to participate. And, again, we can't do these things without complimenting our schools and the athletic administrators and the coaches, principals, superintendents that have helped make this possible, because every one of these opportunities that is put out there for student athletes, it takes people to put those events on. It takes people to organize those and make those opportunities available. And so we commend all the people that continue to go above and beyond for student athletes across the state.
Brian Lewis, Assistant Commissioner of the IHSAA. We're talking about Girls Wrestling Championship this weekend at the Fairgrounds Coliseum. Brian, thank you for your time. Have a great weekend, and congratulations to you and everyone at the IHSAA.
I appreciate, Coach, having us on and everything that you do for student athletes across the state.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Innovative mindset that NiStar Connect brings to the program, brings to the relationship with us, is really crucial. We were one of the first hospitals in the state of Indiana to have high-speed connections. Because of that, we could connect our outlying clinics into our main hospital's online medical record literally 2 decades before most of the hospitals in the state that were not in the large cities. We were advanced in that area because of the relationship with NiStar Connect.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
My bad.
There
Here we go.
Back getting ready to start the second half of basketball. Eastern Hancock leads Union County 41-5. They have had a dominant half of basketball thus far.
Right idea, Luke. Brennan with another crazy pass.
Brennan's going to take it all the way in, lay it up.
Oh.
Too strong. Drew there for the putback. Drew's got his 5th point of the game. A 23-point quarter for the Royals in the second quarter.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
I thought 18 was good in the first. And they scored as many as Kinsey Cook did by herself against Monroe Central in a quarter.
And really, they don't know where to go with the ball. They're very stuck. Royal defense just been amazing.
Yes, it has. And again, we'll have running clock here the entire second half of the JV game. There's a 35-point lead at the half.
Yep, stepped into that one.
Yep. Another turnover there.
What did we say, 16, 17
17 first half turnovers for the Patriots. And sometimes you're like, oh, well, if they're unforced. No, we forced a lot of them.
Yep.
So it's not that the Patriots are playing bad. We're just playing really, really well tonight. Jenkins can't get the fall, but Vauthier is going to get called for the foul. It's going to send Jenkins to the line to shoot 2.
Let's go, Gavin. There we go.
It's the second.
Gavin got that high arcing shot, bringing the rain. They did it again. Yep. It's that coming down. You got to keep your feet together if you're coming to a jump step.
Yep. True Blood, corner 3. Off the mark. Jenkins trying to get fancy with the one-handed putback. Doesn't fall, and Vauthier there for the rebound.
Can you heat check a one-handed putback? Because that kind of looked like what it was for the Royals. Like, we're making everything else.
3 on the way from Horning, no. Big Drew with the rebound.
I think the only down thing to this game at this point is our rebounding on the defensive boards. Kind of been soft.
Yeah, I mean we've gotten out hustled several times by the Patriots for the ball. So,
but that's nitpicky. That's in a game like this. If you're looking for things to correct. Isaiah Martinez picks up the foul. And we're halfway through the quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Robertson gets a screen into the paint. Little floater. Nope. that Lathery, and his shot, it may have been deflected from Poindexter. I couldn't quite tell. But they did get the board again.
Trueblood with the block and the rebound. What a play.
Man, Parker's going to get a shoot a pair.
Parker sinks the first. Parker's not been to the line a whole lot this year.
No. He does like to shoot from three, though. That doesn't necessarily get you the free throw line a lot. There we go.
Sinks them both.
Oh, this quarter really uneventful. We have 5 points.
I know. 2.5 minutes to go. Out the air, pushes it out to the volleyball line. And just, again, Royal defense has been suffocating. They just haven't been able to get it inside the perimeter a whole lot.
No, there were a couple times they got their post, and that was about it. It's been locked down outside.
Trueblood with the steal. Trueblood with the layup.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing. I don't have anybody on Eastern's team with more than, well, I got Lewis with 9. Nobody else has more than 6.
No, it's been really, really balanced. And some of it's because we've had a few plays like that, breakaways from different guys.
Sorry, our camera wasn't moving there, so.
Oh, there they go. They got inside. Vauthier gets a basket. Patriots on the board tonight, at least in this quarter. Nice pump fake from Z, but he doesn't take it.
Charlie Payne and Rhett Pentecost coming in for the Patriots. Gavin Jenkins and Drew Morris coming back in for the Royals. Maddox drives to Jenkins. Nice extra pass. Zalinga for 3. Buries it.
Great job by those two.
Zalinga with 9.
Another steal. Jenkins.
Jenkins steal and layup. Gives him 7 points.
Another
steal.
Euro step, but it threw him off.
So at the end of the third quarter, the score, Eastern Hancock 53, Union County 7. Let's take a quick break here. We'll be right back after word.
Are you guys ready for prom?
Yeah, I am. Are you going for prom royalty?
Yeah, I'm going to try and win this year.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Reagan, look out! Ah!
All right, we're getting set to take on the final corner of this JV game. Royals with the, insurmountable lead, 53-7.
Especially with a running clock, it's definitely
yes, and it's been all Royals from the start, and it's not been one guy. It's been everybody contributing in multiple ways. A lot of fun for the Royals, especially since we haven't seen them in 2 weeks.
That was a nice take. Payne just can't get it to fall. Zalinga for the rebound.
Wasn't sure if we'd see Lewis again tonight.
There's Lewis for 3, off the mark.
No, couldn't corral that rebound either.
Yep. Jenkins pokes it away, but it's going to stay with the Patriots. Well, and we see our first Gavin Schultz sighting.
Nice.
He and Noah Maddox check into the game.
It's always good to see Gavin.
Patriots finally get it inside there to Hornung. Can't get it to fall. Maddox with the rebound.
Gavin in the corner. Oh, long 2. It's good.
Got it. Gavin
That's not a
Schultz with the long 2. And then the turnover, he stepped over the line.
Gavin not quite sure where his feet were. Almost the longest 2 you could have. No, he got a little assist from the PA announcer, but that was a 2.
Yep.
I think it was a good pass from Noah to find him, though. And there's another good inbound pass. I think Maddox lost the ball on the way up, but good look from Poindexter.
2 open by Noah.
We got a foul here.
Yep.
Is it Shelley?
Shelley.
Yeah. I think the foul's on him. Yep. So Caleb Shelley.
Shelley checked in, instantly picks up the foul.
Yeah, wanted to make sure he got in the book tonight. The running clock, you're not sure how many touches you're going to get. So.
Four and a half minutes left here. Three on the way, no good.
No, out hustle to the board again. Although, is that Zalinga getting on the floor? No.
Shelley,
good job. And we got a Landon Frakes sighting too.
So Shelley, Frakes, and Schultz are they're C-team guys that dress JV. Don't get a lot of minutes, but they make the most of it when they do.
Absolutely. Good for them getting in tonight.
Shot was no good. Zalinga there for the rebound.
See if we can't get Frakes or Shelley on the board. There you go, Landon.
Frakes for 3. That was, I'm excited, and I shot it too hard.
Oh, I've been there. I've been that guy. One time I did an overhead shot and banked it in. So, that encouraged me to keep shooting after that, even though it was pure luck. But again, you're going to touch the ball maybe 3 times when you get in like that, and it's get your shots up. Why not? Good tough defense from Gavin.
Yep.
And I nearly joined the steal parade there.
The True Blood Jenkins, how do I keep this thing in bounds
yes.
parade? Griffin Overholt coming back in, as is Rhett Pentecost. Under 3 to play.
Good job, Landon.
Made Lathry pick it up. It's been a long possession here.
Yep.
Good job by the defense.
Shelley gets a steal.
Shelley.
And I think he's going to get the shot up. Good effort.
Couldn't get it to fall, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. That one went on Rhett Pentecost. Caleb's first one off the mark. Payne comes back in. Shelley couldn't get that one to fall either. Jack Hurdle with the rebound. Oh, Zelinga with the steal.
Up, you got Frakes streaking. Oh, Schultz too late. Yeah, bring it.
Landon walked with it.
Yeah, that was the right idea, just not quick enough.
I have 2 points being scored this quarter.
Yep.
Those were by Gavin Schultz. Yep. No one scored other than him.
Oh, Zelinga, you don't have to use all the fouls.
But now Hurdle's going to get a chance to add to the total here.
I thought that clock was supposed to stop on free throws.
I think it is. Usually once they get them the ball, I think that's when
okay. Like, are we really trying to end the game as fast as possible? Hurdle puts the Patriots on the board for the fourth quarter.
Off on the second one. Shelley with another rebound. You got him with a foul, a steal, a rebound.
And a turnover.
A turnover and some missed free throws.
Yeah. Hey.
Just filling the stat sheet.
Yep, Frakes nearly knocked that one away.
There, Hurdle.
Oh, Hurdle. Highest scoring quarter for the Patriots. Hurdle's three-pointer there.
Gavin Schultz over to Zelinga. Oh, use the backboard, Luke.
I'm getting too fancy.
Hurdle grabs the rebound. He's going to pull up. Shelley there for another rebound.
And he got
Paxton saying no.
Come on, coach. Boo.
So Eastern Hancock wins it 55-11 here in the JV game. That was certainly not what we expected coming into this game.
No,
that was
not at all.
Heck of an effort by those boys. So we're going to take our break here between games. We got the band here tonight. It's nice to see the band here.
I love when the band shows up.
It just makes the atmosphere that much better.
Absolutely.
So.
And you say that every time.
I know.
It is it makes it feel more fun.
Gonna tally up her stats for us?
Yeah, I'm looking here. We got, for the Royals, we got two guys with 9 points, Luke Lewis and Luke Zelinga with 7, Noah Maddox, Gavin Jenkins, Brennan Trueblood with 6, Parker Robertson, Poindexter, and Morris all with 5, and then Schultz jumped in there at the end with 2. You want me to go rebounds, assists, and steals? All right, so just kind of go by guy. Lewis with a steal, 3 steals and a rebound, two rebounds, an assist and a steal for Robertson, a rebound, an assist, and 3 steals for Maddox, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals for Trueblood, Poindexter with 2 assists and 2 steals, Zelinga with 2 rebounds and a steal, Jenkins with a rebound, 3 assists, 2 steals, Shelley with 2 rebounds and a steal, and then Morris with 3 rebounds and an assist.
For the Patriots, Jack Hurdle led the way with 4 points all there in the fourth quarter. Lathery with 2, Vautier with 2, Long with 2, and Straight with 1. So we got 19 minutes till the start of the varsity game. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after this.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
So high-speed connectivity through the internet is one of those things that's like having air to breathe. Today, healthcare has become virtual. People will be able to access their healthcare provider via the internet. We do a lot of virtual monitoring. So we will have patients that have remote monitoring gear that are placed in their home and on themselves, and that has to be uploaded through the internet. Virtual connections. We can't do that without a partner like 9-Star Connect.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
So 9-Star Connect has been a leader in this community for 130 years. They were the ones that made Hancock Regional Hospital one of the most wired hospitals in America 30 years ago. So they have been leading the technology aspect for 130 years. Everything that we do in this county is built on the infrastructure that 9-Star Connect has built for over 100 years.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Are you guys ready for prom?
Yeah, I am. Are you going for prom royalty?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and win this year.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Reagan, look out!
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Hancock Regional Hospital and NightStar Connect have had a relationship for decades. We share a joint mission to support the development of this county. We want this to be the best place in America to live. We, as a healthcare provider, need telecom support, we need utility support, and so in our various locations, we access the services of NightStar Connect. We would not have been able to do that without that partnership with NightStar Connect.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Good evening, folks, and welcome here to Eastern Hancock High School, home of the Royals, as we get ready for tonight's varsity matchup between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Union County Patriots. I'm going to fix my audio. Now that the band is playing, it's messed up our audio. We're a little too loud now. We're picking up too much band noise. Again, said good to see the band.
Yeah. Not complaining about the band at all.
No, it always, the thing is with the band, it makes the atmosphere better. I'm wondering, I'm guessing they just, I think the end of the fall semester is a lot of stuff. You have Christmas programs, you got Veterans Day programs. So hopefully now the band will be here. Tomorrow night will be a great environment. You're going to have a packed house, get them rocking. On top of everything, this is going to be a fun environment tomorrow night. I look forward to that tomorrow night as well. Tonight's game, though, as we look into this, we have Eastern Hancock coming into this game with a record of 5-3 on the season. They are 3-0 in Mid-Eastern Conference play. They are coached by Mr. Brett Bechtel, who has 19 wins in his second year as the Royals head coach, and they're on a 4-game winning streak, having defeated Daleville, Knightstown, Blackford, and Randolph Southern. But as you and I talked about in the JV game, they played one game in the last month. So the JV obviously was not rusty, but hopefully the varsity can do the same here. If we look at the Patriots, they are 5-6 on the season, and it's just kind of been all over. As you can see, they haven't been able to get much of a streak going either way, but they are definitely improved from last year. All of their losses have been close losses to good teams. And if we look at some of these, like that Northeastern score, they lost by 10 to Northeastern, similar to what the Royals did. You look at their score against Westdale 2 weeks ago, very similar to ours. So I think you're looking at some very, very similar teams here this evening. In the sectionals, both teams playing in really tough sectionals. Union County there on the bottom, playing in the Hagerstown sectional. You've got Northeastern, who we've seen is good. Centerville's good. Shenandoah's having a really nice year. Royals will travel to Crystal House Manual with a sectional that really looks open to anybody can win that thing. If you look at the records, again, a bunch of teams right around 500. Tonight, players to watch. For the Royals, it's Caden Rubel. Caden Rubel has 509 career rebounds and is currently averaging about 10 a game. The total puts him 8th all time, but he's well within striking distance of that record. He's about 78 rebounds away from the career rebound record. So we'll see as Rubel tries to hone in on Derek Harmon and Bob McDaniel here coming up. And Nick Watterson averaging 17 points a game, nearly 18 points a game for the Union County Patriots. Look for him to have a big impact tonight. And our keys to the game for the Royals, I think we got to keep up the tempo. If you look at Union County's scores, they like to control the pace, keep it ugly, and get to the foul line a lot. So if we can keep up tempo, hit our threes, and get up and down the court, I think that's going to be our key to victory. And I put there 35% from deep, as this team likes to play a lot of zone. If we can hit our threes, then we can make it a really long night for the Patriots. For the Patriots, the games they have won, they get to the free throw line a lot. The games they've lost, they have really struggled to get to the line. I mean, they've had several games they've lost where they've only gotten there 3 or 4 times. So they want to control the paint. They want to get to the free throw line, and they want to slow the tempo down to their pace, especially using that zone to hope to slow things down. So that's the keys to victory for these two teams. Are we going to do national anthem first? You can plug in the PA if you want.
Right. Anthem. Welcome to tonight's varsity contest between the visiting Union County Patriots and your Eastern Hancock Royals. First, the starters for the visiting Patriots. At one guard, a 5'9" senior, number 5, Dom Smith. At guard, a 6'2" sophomore, number 11, Grady Coyle. At guard, a 6'2" sophomore, number 21, Fenton Coyle. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 22, Nathan Taylor. And at forward, a 6'2" junior, number 32, Nick Watterson. The Patriots are coached by Jamison Walters. And now for your home team, Royals. At one guard, a 6' junior, number 5, Caden Powers. At the other guard, a 5'10" junior, number 15, Landon Loring. At forward, a 6' junior, number 25, Eli Manship. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 33, Luke Schilling. And in the middle, a 6'4" forward, a senior, number 43, Caden Rubel. The Royals are coached by Mr. Brett Bechtel.
All right, ready to rock and roll now. Unplug him, and we'll take over the action here. Again, talking about Rubel, 509 career rebounds, 8th all time, but there's a lot of guys in the next 30 that he could pass.
Yeah.
Coming up here. So Rubel getting ready to jump with Coyle, Fenton Coyle that is. Patriots control the tip. I want to thank our cameraman Randy Halcom's running the camera here in the varsity game. Grady Coyle with it. We got two Coyles, Grady and Fenton. What do you want to take a guess that they are related?
Yeah, I think they're twins.
Yeah, I think.
I didn't listen to what year they were or look it up. But
they're both sophomores.
I was going to say, looking at them, Luke Schilling decides to get an early foul here. Luke get on the scoreboard.
And they are down. Logan Boone, the normal starter, has been injured. Dom Smith's been starting the last couple games in his place. Spin move by Watterson. Kicks it back out here to Coyle. Patient offense here. We talked about the Patriots want to be patient, slow the pace down.
Well, you can see early on, too, one of your things was control the paint for them, and you can see them trying to get in there. We've done a good job here to start. Good job, Eli.
Yeah, good D by Manship. Grady Coyle blocked by Rubel, and Rubel grabs the rebound. And there's the Royals running. Manship puts on the brakes and lays it up and in.
And we saw this a little bit with the JV game, that full court press, just to make them work, bringing the ball up court.
Especially with your backup point guard there in Dom Smith. Or maybe not. Backup's not the right term, but
maybe you're not normal starter.
Not your normal ball handler there. And Schilling just takes it away from Grady Coyle. Schilling lays it up and in.
And really, that's what he was trying to do when he got that foul earlier. He just didn't grab. He couldn't control the ball and ended up getting a little contact.
And then Loring pokes it away and lays it up and in. And we got a quick timeout here from Coach Walters.
We saw this about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. So we're going to take a step aside. We'll hear from our friends at Paxton Farms.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms sweet corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
All right, thank you, Paxton Farms. 6-0 Royal lead, not even 2 minutes into this game here. And it's just been poke away steals here. Smith picks it up, gets it to Watterson. Watterson tries to throw it in. Saved right into the hands of Manship. Third turnover. Manship can't get it to fall. Rebound to Grady Coyle.
The defense has been really good to start this game.
Well, and all 6 of our points have come in transition so far.
There's your tempo.
Yep. I'm not as dumb as I look sometimes. It is. Watterson, tough shot.
Oh.
No. They're going to call the foul.
Yep. I don't know. It was hard to see if there was contact from our.
Here, let's watch the replay.
Yeah, I still think it's hard to tell. Oh, nope, he was. He got the arms extended.
Now, Rubel wasn't trying to root him out or anything, but I think if he hadn't extended the arms, he would have been clean.
Yep.
But Nathan Taylor picks up that foul. It's one of those things, you know, it is amazing the invention that Huddle is that allows us to watch film. I can sit in my house and watch film of all these teams, and it's just been an incredible invention. You don't have to go watch them. You don't have to trade film anymore. It allows me to watch. There's Caden Powers.
Hey!
Somehow gets the roll.
Friendly roll. Was that Loring with the assist?
No, I think it was Schilling. I think it was Loring to Schilling. 9-0 Royal lead. Coyle hands off to Coyle. Fenton Coyle drives, cut off. Finds Smith in the corner. Fenton Coyle drives, has his pocket picked. Another steal, another fast break layup. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, Powers will go to line for 2, and that was a really nice job by him. And this is, if I'm correct, this is his first game back from his foot injury, right? I don't believe he played against Randolph Southern.
He did not. No, you're right.
Yeah. So
Powers at the line to shoot 2.
Yep. Nice to have Caden back.
Sinks the first. 50% free throw shooter, I think, because he's 1 of 2 on the season.
Yeah.
So he's not attempted a whole lot of free throws. Sinks them both there. 11-0 Royal lead. I mean, this looks almost identical to the JV game.
Yeah,
Turnovers,
absolutely
fast break points. Tough defense. Strong drive there by Fenton Coyle. He's going to go to the line now.
Gave it to Rubel.
Yep.
And that was kind of for he or Eli, that would have been like an unnecessary play. That was the we're feeling it on defense kind of play.
Yes. So Fenton Coyle is a 57% free throw shooter.
He does get the Patriots on the board.
Short on that one. Rubel gets the rebound. That was very nearly. Taylor almost picked up another foul. Trying to fight with Rubel for that.
Same thing again. They kind of putting his hands in his back, and that you can see Caden's getting kind of irritated.
Yep, Taylor gets the steal there. I don't know if you call it a block and I don't know what that was, but I'm just going to give him the steal there at the end. And then a moving screen, and that's on Watterson. Their leading scorer now has 2 fouls.
Yeah, and that might be a little bit. I mean, that was legit, but that might be a little bit of a makeup watching because they are bodying Rubel hard.
If you watch on the last one, I think Rubel went in. You know, sometimes you just throw your weight into somebody, and they kind of pulled the chair a little bit, and he actually traveled with it and got away with that. But we'll see moving forward here if we can get the camera turned. Loring drives, dishes over to Rubel. Rubel can't handle it. Taylor there for the steal.
Yeah, I like that idea, though.
I do, too.
Loring was drawing the defense to himself.
Fenton Coyle spins around, up and under. No, Rubel there for his 3rd rebound. Tempo, nobody found Schilling in the corner. Drives, dishes to Rubel, blocked. And then we're going to get a foul on the rebound. Called a foul on the putback. Was the foul on the block?
I don't think so. I thought it was.
Look at the, well, Then why is he shooting? That's what I can't figure out.
I don't know. They must have called it on the block.
I'm not sure. Rubel no good on the first. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the the foul occurred so we can see that.
It had to have been there, but it
was just a really, really delayed call by that official then.
Yeah, it looked clean to me initially.
Rubel no good. That one off of Eli's hand, out of bounds. I think he got him on the arm, on the forearm.
Yeah, that could be.
Here's the other thing, Eastern in the bonus now.
Already.
So Grady Coyle over to Fenton. By the way, Landon Strait checked into the game. We saw him a little bit in the JV game. He replaced Watterson with his 2 fouls. I think you can't risk your leading scorer picking up a third here in the first quarter.
No. And even put him in the second's going to be taking a chance.
That's where you just got to ask your leaders to be smart.
Yep.
Fenton Coyle drives, blocked by Powers right into the hands of Manship. Eli Manship with the rebound. And then Powers gets hacked. I think that's Taylor. That's going to be Taylor's second. Yes, it is.
That's another big guy for him.
So Powers going back to the line here.
And really the Royals pushing the situation on offense and drawing some fouls and then playing tough on defense, and they're drawing some offensive fouls down there too. So it's a good job by us.
I like this aggressive nature, this up-tempo, aggressive defense, aggressive on offense.
I did too. If we're going to make mistakes, I'd like to do it being aggressive. And the team's responded. The last few games, we've done a really nice job.
Yep. Grady Coyle, no good. Rubel for his 4th board.
Rubel right now looks like a free safety on the board. Like he's just cleaning it up all by himself. Nice,
Loring. Nobody gets out on Loring. He pops the 3. 2:01 to play. Eastern Hancock with a 14-point lead. Full timeout is going to take us to a commercial. We'll be back after these words.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
So again, the Patriots have already had to burn 2 timeouts here in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's as bad as getting your leading scorer on the bench with 2 fouls in the first quarter. Like nothing going right for the Patriots right now.
I mean, you got both your big guys in foul trouble. They have the Coyles, Dom Smith. Taylor stays on the floor with 2 fouls. Landon Strait. So Grady Coyle now running the point. Schilling really tough on D. Schilling's been really tough on defense this year. Smith wraps it around. Taylor up through Rubel. No good. Rubel grabs the board, his 5th. Loring to Eli Manship. Kicks it out to Powers. Clean look for 3. Just short. Fenton Coyle with the rebound. Fenton guarded by Powers. Royals still have not subbed.
Nah, we got a Luke Manship sighting and Kayla Rutherford as well.
There's got to be something.
Yeah, it's travel.
Travel there.
Yeah.
Grady got tied up. I think he wanted a jump ball, but they go with the travel.
Now, if he would have let go, taken his hands off the ball, he'd have been fine too, because it would have come right back down to him.
Yep.
He tried to power through that and didn't work out.
Luke Manship gets his brother. Caleb Rutherford replaces Schilling. Loring finds Rutherford. Looked good, wasn't, but Luke Manship there for their board. Oh, that Straight could have grabbed that. Let it go out of bounds anyway.
Yeah, that was kind of the opposite we saw in the JV game where we saved an unnecessary one. That time they let one go out on them, and it's going to be our ball underneath the basket. Well, just to the side, and Zach Stevens, who just checked in, going to inbound it. Oh, Fender falls down.
45 seconds left here. Stevens trying to get it into Rubel here.
Nice pass.
Rubel from Luke Manship.
That was a really good job from the high post from Luke Manship.
Sorry.
Caden did a good job finishing that play off.
Rutherford struggled to keep Grady Coyle in front of him. Caleb picks up the foul, and Grady's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Grady's a 54% free throw shooter. And that's where this fast start is so important, because we said Union County's still sitting in this zone down 16 points.
Yep.
And obviously it's the first quarter. It's not like you're, in dire straits or anything if you're the Patriots. But if you can let them sit in the zone, you can be patient if you can get this kind of cushy lead, and you can just not relax, but just be patient and not have to force anything.
Right.
Dom Smith and Luke Manship really pushing on each other. Loring finds Rutherford in the corner. Back to Loring.
Too late.
Yep.
Nice try, but too late.
Couldn't get it off. I think if he'd just taken the shot, but he couldn't decide if he wanted to drive, and then I think he realized he didn't have enough time to drive and had to back it back out.
Yep.
And couldn't get it off. So, into the first quarter, the score, Eastern Hancock 17, Union County 3. We'll be back after a word from 9 Star Connect.
Our service area is actually East Central Indiana. They come to us because we have this unique ability to access specialty care. Our partnerships with St. Vincent Health and Heart Hospital. We have Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, the Mayo Clinic Care Network. We access their resources via the broadband network that we have through 9 Star Connect. It's really all about connectivity. We don't have connectivity except for 9 Star Connect.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Thank you, 9 Star. So, we talked our keys to the game. For the Royals, tempo, 35% from deep. I've got us at 50% from deep right now, so we're 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. Tempo has been tremendous.
Yep,
it's been
absolutely.
Everything. Patriots have gotten 4 free throws, so they've done that, but they have not controlled the paint yet. And a lot of that's due to the foul trouble.
Yep. Taylor with 2, Watterson with 2, although he is back in.
I've got Fenton Coyle with 2 as well, but I'm not sure if I marked that correctly. So
yeah, I may have missed.
I've got 3 starters with 2 fouls for them. So Royal ball here to start the second.
Yeah, they've gone to a man, and we should have them.
Oh, Taylor, that was a really nifty play by Taylor.
Yep.
He got Rubel tied up.
Yeah, here comes the full court man-to-man press.
Like I said, they've switched. Grady Coyle now running the point for them.
That should have been a travel right there.
Fenton Coyle for 3, no.
Oh, he's got out-hustled.
Gets his own miss. Back out to Grady. Grady's going to drive. Gets the basket and the foul. There was a reach in there. I didn't catch who that reach in was. They're going to call Zach Stevens. That was a nice play, though, by Coyle to regain possession of that and put it up.
Yeah, but that was us getting beat on the offensive board or defensive boards. They crashed and created a chance.
So Grady hits the free throw. He's got 5 of their 6 points. So Stevens had that foul, right?
Yep.
Forgot to mark it on my sheet. Rutherford, I say keep going into Rubel.
Yeah,
Rubel he's facing up and he's getting tied up. Oh.
That was real close.
Yeah, that was really close to a trap.
Looked bad.
Loring with the step back, 2. His 7th point of the game. Yeah, Luke Manship Picks up the foul. Just got a little too aggressive there.
Schilling for Loring.
And so this is something I've noticed Coach Bechtel's done the last couple games. Loring's your primary ball handler, but he's really been working in other guys in situations like this with, 10-ish point leads.
Right.
Because you never know who's going to get in foul trouble, who's going to get injured, what's going to happen if you want to make that tournament run. It's kind of like playing your number 2 running back or playing your number 2 quarterback. Watterson can't get it to fall. Rubel with the rebound and the double dribble that goes back to himself. I don't know what that was. Stevens drives. Nice dish to Rubel. Rubel with his 4th point. Zach Stevens gets the assist.
Yep. Zach's a kind of a perpetual motion machine if you watch him, and that was a great job.
Watterson. And right now, Watterson just trying to get going. Can't find it.
No, Luke couldn't get that out of his hands.
Yep.
Got caught like on the heels of his hands, and that trying to explain that to Zach. Eli gives Rubel a break.
Oh, Stevens probably should have got called for a foul right there.
Nice recovery, though.
Grady Coyle at the volleyball line. Over here to Fenton, now to Watterson with Eli on him. (21-6), Eastern Hancock still leads here. Smith can't get the layup. Luke Manship right there for the rebound. They don't get a whole lot more open than that, but
no,
just couldn't get the finger roll to go.
We got Schilling parked in the corner. If they can swing it one more pass. There it is.
Kind of like that. Schilling for 3. Off the mark. Rebound, Grady Coyle. It has been all Grady Coyle so far. He's got 5 of their 6 points and a couple of rebounds.
Yeah, that's it, Zach. Zach was moving. Coyle tried to clean out a little bit. You see the arm extended, but Zach was leaning on him.
Zach's second. We see Straight come back in. Who else
number 4, and I'm thinking that's
Isaiah Martinez.
Yep. Watterson still can't get it to fall.
Coyle gets the offensive board and then loses it out of bounds. Coach Bechtel, not a happy camper about these offensive rebounds that we're giving up right now.
Nope. Now we saw that in the JV game too. That was kind of our one down to how we played. We weren't hustling on the defensive boards. There we go.
Schilling just beats everybody to the ball, and Schilling lays it up and in for 2. Nice hustle there, Luke Schilling. Fenton, no good. Eli tips it out of bounds.
Yeah, Eli couldn't get it cleanly, so he just tried to tip it up and give himself another shot, but goes out on the baseline, and Watterson will be the inbound guy here, trigger man. Rutherford comes back in, powers in.
Union County just seems confused.
Yep.
Because they have to use their 3rd timeout of the game.
Yep.
It's so not on that one, but if you look at the inbound play before that, they ran a play where they threw it to the corner, and then they were using like an elevator screen, getting somebody running to the top of the key. Well, typically you send one guy to the top of the key off the screen, and then you send somebody else diving to the block. And nobody dove. It was they're just making some errors, and maybe that's how they draw it up, but typically you don't see that kind of floor space, and you see it spaced out a little bit more. And right now just a lot of what looks like some mental mistakes there. Coach had to use a timeout because they handed him the ball, and they still weren't ready to run their out-of-bounds play. So
definitely out of sorts.
Yeah. And part of that probably comes, they played Franklin County 2 nights ago. And so, the Royals have been prepping for Union County since last Friday, kind of mentally preparing for this game as Grady Coyle with 2 more. Union County's been, what do we say? They played 7 games to our 1. Pretty step back, Caden Powers. He's got 8.
And I'll say it again, it's good to have him back.
Yes, it is. Coyle finds Martinez. Coyle spins, gets it over Powers. That's Fenton Coyle. He's got 3. Coach Bechtel wasn't happy, but I don't know if it was with the ref or with
probably
Caden.
his team. By the way, if your last name's not Coyle, you're not scoring for the Patriots in this half.
Rutherford, deep 3, knocks it home, assisted by Luke Manship.
Luke Manship doing a little bit of everything tonight.
Coyle cut off, flips it over here to Martinez. Back to Fenton. Ooh, nice take there, but Powers ties him up. We're going to get a foul on Powers first.
Oh,
no, we're going to get a Schilling. That definitely looked like Powers from our angle.
Lorian's getting ready to check in. I'm assuming that's going to be for Luke, and we won't see him the rest of the half.
No, not with 2:49 to go. Fenton hits the first. Again, the Coyle boys with all 11 points. Off the mark, Eli Manship.
That was a really good job
Rebound.
blocking out.
And then again, look at that up tempo off the missed free throw. Powers can't get the fall. Luke Manship is fouled. I think that's Watterson. That is Watterson.
Wow.
Nick Watterson just picked up his 3rd.
And that was, again, Eli with the position on defensive end, Luke with the good position on the offensive end. He had Watterson on his back.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Luke.
Luke, an 82% free throw shooter. Again, Watterson's averaging 18 points a game, has yet to score. I think he's only gotten 2 shots off.
Yeah.
There, Luke got the second. And he's just been hampered by foul trouble the whole game.
And the Royals just slowly building the lead.
3 there from Smith, way off the mark. Loring with the rebound. Up to Powers, just a little late, but Powers corrals it, and Powers has got 10. Nearly gets that one, too.
I'll tell you what, Landon is not looking shot first tonight.
No.
And he's creating opportunities for his teammates.
I really like when Landon looks pass first.
Yeah.
When he gets in that mode, I'm going to be a creator. I think that's his best attribute. He's got a really nice mid-range game, but the fact that he can get into the lane so well, and then he's a really nice passer when he gets in there.
And we know he can get his shot, and he's not forcing it, and getting his teammates involved is going to save him for when we really need him. Nice job, Rubel.
Rubel's got 7 boards off the Grady Coyle miss. Like right there.
Look at that pass.
Pass, Rubel to Powers. Powers lightened up the stat sheet. He's got 12. 22-point lead.
And that kind of entry pass from Rubel was an underrated part of his game, I think.
Grady Coyle just heaves one up. I think he was just trying to draw a foul at that point.
Yeah, I think he kind of got an arm on Loring and was hoping not to get called, too. There you go,
Rubel sinks the 3. Loring with the assists. What did Powers do? I didn't see that. Let's see
I
that.
didn't either. I looked down at my score sheet. Must have grabbed an arm when he was going for the steal.
Yep, he did.
Oh, and we put them in the bonus.
Yep.
All right. I hadn't been keeping track.
So Grady Coyle at the line. He's 3 of 3 so far tonight, but 14 of 26 on the season. Sinks that one.
This is bizarre. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like how the scoring is going.
The only time I can think of off the top of my head, you remember we played Union Modoc?
Yes.
And was it Champ Ellis?
Yes.
Scored their first 30 points of the game. Coyle hits that one. I think he scored their first. I think they wound up with 32, and he scored 30 of their 32.
Yeah, that sounds right. But to be fair, it was Champ and 4 kids that they asked to come play so they could have a team, I think. So.
That Champ kid, he was a nice basketball player. Eli to Rutherford. Rutherford,
gets bailed out on the foul.
Yeah, I think that was.
It's Martinez.
Oh, he got him with the body at the end. That's what it was. He's clean up top if you watch the replay there, but he lands on Caleb there and knocks him down. So Caleb to the line.
I thought Caleb just lost his balance and went down.
So did I, but Martinez is going to pick up the foul.
By the way, is there a more aptly named basketball player than Champ Ellis for Union Modoc, who's got to be their all-time leading scorer?
They've had some. Well, it might be because he was doing a lot for them then.
Yeah, I mean, he carried that team. Good job, Eli.
By the way, those were Rutherford's first free throw attempts of the season.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Wow. Although, again, we played one game in a month, so.
Smith gets cut off. Nice job by Eli. Coyle gets tied up with Loring. And the Eastern
Landon.
Hancock ball. A 25-point lead here. 40 seconds to go in the half. Oh, nice snag by Eli. That's that all-state corner hands right there.
Yep.
Martinez to Smith. Smith, nearly traveled with it. Then lost it. Powers kind of got it, and then Eli got it. There, we'll give Eli with the spin move. Nothing doing.
Yeah, and we're a little chaotic here at the end of the half.
A lot chaotic. Foul there. Taylor's going to pick up his 3rd foul.
Shoot, Patriots in all kinds of foul trouble. That 3rd quarter is going to be real interesting. I wonder if they'll settle into a zone so they're not having to expose those guys as much.
They could be.
So that's straight coming in for Taylor.
Yep, 8.5 seconds left here. Powers will get the deep 3. Parry it. Assisted by Rutherford.
Nine points in that quarter for Powers.
Yeah, he had a really nice quarter there. So Eastern Hancock, 41-13 lead over the Union County Patriots. I was not expecting that. You look at the way these teams have played some of their opponents. I mean, Union County's played some really tough games against teams like that Eastern's played tough games against, but we are just rolling here tonight.
Yep, absolutely. So it's good to see.
So we're going to step aside here with our halftime Dave's Express Care Car Wash halftime show. We'll return for the start of the second half after that.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms sweet corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
So high-speed connectivity through the internet is one of those things that's like having air to breathe. Today, healthcare has become virtual. People will be able to access their healthcare provider via the internet. We do a lot of virtual monitoring. So we will have patients that have remote monitoring gear that are placed in their home and on themselves, and that has to be uploaded through the internet. Virtual connections. We can't do that without a partner like 9-Star Connect.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some, and when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
Hancock Regional Hospital and 9-Star Connect have had a relationship for decades. We share a joint mission to support the development of this county. We want this to be the best place in America to live. We, as a healthcare provider, need telecom support, we need utility support, and so in our various locations, we access the services of 9-Star Connect. We would not have been able to do that without that partnership with 9-Star Connect.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
It's a harsh fact of life, but failure is inevitable.
You can work harder than you ever thought possible and still lose.
Sometimes someone else is simply better than you.
While life teaches us that we will sometimes lose, education-based athletics teach us how to deal with those losses in a mentally healthy way. I'm Bella Miller-Krieger from University High School.
And I'm Charlie Hosnow from Forest Park High School. With our coaches and teammates supporting us, student athletes learn how to move past the letdown and focus on the next point, the next play, and the next game.
We learn that negative energy is wasted energy, and that no matter how many times we fall short, as long as we are learning and never give up, we'll ultimately win.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Be a champion of high school sports and the resiliency they build by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is overcoming adversity. This is developing mental toughness. This is your IHSAA.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, talking about all things IHSAA related. Commissioner Neidig unavailable for us this week, so Assistant Commissioner Brian Lewis joins us. Tell you what, it's a pretty big weekend now for the IHSAA. We are into girls wrestling. It is fantastic. It has gone well. First time we've done this. I would think that the enthusiasm and the excitement is unparalleled, quite frankly.
Robert Falcons has done a phenomenal job of getting this off the ground, and we're excited for the inaugural girls wrestling state finals held at the fairgrounds tomorrow. And I believe we start wrestling at 10 o'clock in the morning and run through the day, with the finals starting about 7 p.m. tomorrow night. But we're really, really excited to celebrate these young ladies and the culmination of the first season and crown us some state champions.
It's an interesting thing to look at, how we talk about process all the time in our world of athletics, and this is part of the process. This is a process of a groundswell of support from the student athletes and administrators, and I think it's a lesson for fans to understand this doesn't happen overnight, and there is, in fact, a very detailed and thorough process to bring something like this to fruition.
Absolutely. And, with all our sports, these are things that are planned out far in advance. And girls wrestling is one of those things that's been coming down the pipeline for 3, 4, 5 years, and compliments to the Coaches Association for doing such a phenomenal job hosting a state tournament in the last few years in girls wrestling and working with the association and getting us to the point that, they came through the emerging sport process, and this year being the first year that they're an IHSA recognized sport. And we're really excited about crowning our first state champions in girls wrestling tomorrow evening.
How many young ladies are involved in competition throughout the state?
That's a great question because that's a moving target, but I know we're well over, 1,400 girls wrestlers across the state when this season started. And, we're going to culminate with some state champions tomorrow night, but that doesn't even begin to touch all the student athletes that, have had an opportunity to participate in an IHSA sport that they've not had that opportunity before now. And again, that's a tribute to our schools, our administrators, our coaches associations, and, the leadership under Robert Falcons.
Back when I was in high school, back in the 60s, this is before the IHSA state finals for girls had started. And so you can imagine sports offerings were very few, not only for girls, but also for boys. We didn't have nearly as many championships then as we do now. And the emergence of sports, the numbers of sports, the new ones, it's just been incredibly fun as a sports fan to watch and see the rise of opportunities for boys and girls around the state.
Absolutely. Over the years, you're always seeing, one sport come on here and there, and we're fortunate that we're going to celebrate 2 new sports in the 24-25 school year with girls wrestling state championships and then the first ever boys volleyball state championships in the spring. And so, we've been fortunate to massage that emerging sport process and get more student athletes involved and work together with our coaches associations to continue to offer more opportunities for student athletes across the state to be able to participate. And, again, we can't do these things without complimenting our schools and the athletic administrators and the coaches, principals, superintendents that have helped make this possible, because every one of these opportunities that is put out there for student athletes, it takes people to put those events on. It takes people to organize those and make those opportunities available. And so we commend all the people that continue to go above and beyond for student athletes across the state.
Brian Lewis, Assistant Commissioner of the IHSAA. We're talking about Girls Wrestling Championship this weekend at the Fairgrounds Coliseum. Brian, thank you for your time. Have a great weekend, and congratulations to you and everyone at the IHSAA.
I appreciate, Coach, having us on and everything that you do for student athletes across the state.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Innovative mindset that NYSTAR Connect brings to the program, brings to the relationship with us, is really crucial. We were one of the first hospitals in the state of Indiana to have high-speed connections. Because of that, we could connect our outlying clinics into our main hospital's online medical record literally 2 decades before most of the hospitals in the state that were not in the large cities. We were advanced in that area because of the relationship with NYSTAR Connect.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
It's not easy being a high schooler these days.
We juggle a lot each day between schoolwork, activities, jobs, and friends.
On top of all that, we're multi-sport student athletes. I'm Danae Klein, and I play volleyball, basketball, and softball for South Putnam High School.
And I'm Tyler Stanger, a wrestler and track and field student athlete at East Central High School.
It's hard physically and mentally exhausting yourself in practice.
It's hard coming back and doing it again the next day and the next and the next.
It's hard competing at a high level week in and week out.
But life is hard, and high school sports prepare us for it.
With every practice, every game, every win, and every loss.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Be a champion of high school sports and the life lessons they teach by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is developing character, perseverance, and work ethic. This is preparing for life. This is your IHSAA.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms sweet corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
In sports, only one team walks away with the W.
Only one team gets the trophy.
And only one player is named MVP.
But that doesn't mean everyone else who competed leaves empty-handed. I'm Allie Ward from Boonville High School.
And I'm Caleb Ferguson from Columbus North High School. In education-based athletics, no matter who comes out on top, every student athlete walks away having grown as a person.
Every team walks away learning invaluable life lessons.
From responsibility to collaboration to integrity.
We're thankful to have coaches and mentors who always prioritize learning and growing over winning at all costs.
They're helping us build a mentality of development that will benefit us for the rest of our lives.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty. Be a champion of high school sports and the growth mindset they develop by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is keeping education in front of athletics. This is the second classroom. This is your IHSAA.
So NiStar Connect has been a leader in this community for 130 years. They were the ones that made Hancock Regional Hospital one of the most wired hospitals in America 30 years ago. So they have been leading the technology aspect for 130 years. Everything that we do in this county is built on the infrastructure that NiStar Connect has built for over 100 years.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Are you tired of unreliable internet? 9-Star Connect's high-speed fiber internet is here to change that. With dedicated fiber lines, you'll experience unparalleled reliability while staying connected 24/7.
All right, we're back here getting ready to start the second half. Eastern Hancock leads the Union County Patriots 41-13 here to start the third quarter of this game. It has been all Royals. Caden Powers leads the way with 15 points for the boys in white.
We're getting really, really close to that running clock here in the varsity game that we had in the JV game, too.
Yes, we are. 35-point lead gives you a running clock.
Yep. Watterson, Taylor both in with 3 fouls.
Watterson off the mark. Eli Manship. Nice box out there from Eli.
Yeah, and that was probably Watterson's closest shot of the handful he's had.
Powers definitely carried that and got away. Powers into Rubel. Oh, okay, I'll take it. That's all right. Good take, Rubel.
I think they're just trying to get him going on the inside.
Here's the other crazy thing. That was the first rebound from somebody not named Coyle.
Wow.
According to me. So nobody besides a Coyle has scored, and that was the first non-Coyle rebound. Watterson drives and is going to get the charge.
Wow.
And that is his 4th foul. Here's the replay on it.
Yep, straight getting set to come in, and that was a wild shot anyway.
And Powers was leaning back a little bit. You can see him falling a little bit, but
I think it feels to me like Watterson was just desperate to try to do something.
I think he was trying to get to the line or trying to get something going there.
He needs to see the ball go through the hoop really, really badly.
But he's not going to now because he's on the bench with 4. Schilling to Powers, deep 3 from the wing. In and out.
Well, Coyle again.
Fitton's got 4 rebounds, 4 points. Nice deflection, Caden.
And I think Caden didn't realize that it didn't go out immediately. He kind of got a late start at tracking that loose ball down.
If he ran track, he'd be quicker. He would have gotten there.
Yeah. Jeremy, I'm sure you're here, but
if you go back and listen, although he's a distance runner, he runs cross country.
Yeah, that's true.
Smith around the horn there. Finds Grady all the way up at the volleyball line. Landon Straight getting some really extended minutes here. Because I've only got Straight as scoring 2 points all season.
Yeah.
And he has played in all three quarters so far tonight.
Yep. And they're struggling to find anything. I mean, the Coyle boys have been able to get to the hoop a little bit, but it has been hard going. Anything on the Patriot side.
Nice deflection by Rubel.
When that one was staying in.
Yeah. It's going to be Eastern ball. I think both guys thought that it was out on the other guy, and nobody knew exactly what was going on. So Loring with the ball, 41-13. Loring step back.
A little strong. Really like to get 7 points pretty quick here.
Yeah. Coyle cut off.
I feel like Rubel got a piece of that. I don't know if he did.
He's got 9 boards now. Rubel takes it in.
And he actually got fouled. Taylor real lucky he didn't.
There we go. Eli with an offensive board. Rubel with an offensive board. Schilling kicks to Eli. No. Schilling with the offensive board. Fenton Coyle with the block. Rubel with the rebound. Okay.
That was a wild sequence.
Nathan Taylor just picked up his 4th foul. Rubel at the line to shoot. Rolled that one out. Come on, Rubel.
He's having to work for everything tonight, too. It's nothing coming easy to Caden other than the rebounding.
7 points, 10 boards. He's at his season average for rebounds.
Jeez.
Can't get that one either, but Eli fighting for it, and Eli's going to keep it in with us. Aiden Vauthier checking back in. We saw him in the JV game, his first action here. But again, when both your bigs, Watterson and Taylor, in foul trouble. Loring drives up and under, leaves it short. Vauthier throws it, rebounds it, and gives it right to Schilling. Coyle swats it away, and Smith with the rebound.
Really, that's the best thing going for the Patriots right now. They probably blocked 5 shots. Loring gets a steal.
Rubel popped the 3.
There you go.
Yeah, he was too close with the free throws. Assisted by Loring.
Honestly, I think his toe was on the line on that one.
I think it was too, but
we'll take it.
44-13, 31-point advantage here. Coyle, no good. We're going to get a foul on Powers. Powers is going to get the block, his 2nd foul. Grady Coyle has 9. He's going to go to the line to try to add to that total. And he does. Puts him in double figures. Too strong. Rubel fighting with Fenton for it. Rubel grabs it.
Loring will take the 3. Nope. Come on, boys.
Coyle to Smith. Back out. 3:23 to go. 30-point lead for Eastern Hancock. Smith with the heels on the volleyball line over to Grady Coyle. And one thing, Smith and the Coyle boys have not had a break.
No.
With the foul trouble from the other guys, they just haven't had a chance to get any kind of a breather.
Nope.
So that fatigue's got to be setting in here as you approach the end of the third quarter.
You can kind of see they're fighting, but it's hard.
Coyle picks up the dribble, gets it back out to Smith.
Timeout number 4.
Yeah, Coach Walters only has one timeout left as he uses this one. Let's hear from our friends at NASA this time.
Are you guys ready for prom?
Yeah, I am. Are you going for prom royalty?
Yeah, I'm going to try and win this year.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Reagan, look out! Ah!
Thank you, NASA, for that sponsorship. Stay tuned here, folks. All of our 85 viewers here tonight. Here in just a couple minutes, we're going to have our Dave's Express Care Car Wash trivia question. Tomorrow night, Scott, we've got a twofer trivia question.
Nice. Very nice.
So we've got a double dose of trivia tomorrow night. So
awesome.
Be ready for that.
Oh, wait. This is the first of 3 weeks, 3 Friday night, Saturday night weekends in a row, right, that we have? Or is there 4 now? I can't remember.
No, I think it's still 3.
At least 3.
4 if you count there's going to be the girls sectional. We could be there.
That's right. Yep.
Now, I will say the Shenandoah game is at Shenandoah. We will not be doing that because 9-Star, I believe it's the 9-Star game of the week. They're going to do it, and I think Shenandoah does their own live stream, and I think 3 would be a little too crowded. So
yeah. Especially where they put us. We'd be in that one guy's seat.
Smith turns it over. Schilling with the steal. Kicks out. Powers for 3. Got it.
There we go. Caden.
Sweet shot of Caden Powers.
That Schilling's assist.
Schilling's assist. 33-point lead now. One more basket and we can.
Let's get a steal and a layup right here. Come on, Loring.
Fenton Coyle spins in, leaves it short.
Oh.
Puts it back up and in.
Come on.
So what the Fenton and Grady are nice players, only sophomores.
Yeah, that's something to build around for the future. And I think Watterson's a junior, right? Nice.
Watterson's a junior as Loring lays it in for 2.
Yep.
Loring with another steal. Pushes it to Schilling. Oh,
nice.
Blocked by Fenton. Can't get the shot, gets his own board. Kicks it out to Grady.
You know, the added bonus of getting in the running clock is that first person other than a Coyle there's Smith, but it saves our legs a little bit for tomorrow night too.
Yeah.
A little less time on the court. So
we play Greenfield Central tomorrow night, and Greenfield's playing Newcastle tonight, so both teams with doubleheader weekends. And Loring, that's just 2 possessions in a row that nobody's guarded him.
Yep.
Let him go to the basket.
Yeah, and if you want a seat here tomorrow, you're going to want to be early for the JV game.
Yeah. Greenfield led by Mr. Basketball candidate Braylon Mullins. Our second potential Indiana All-Star that we've played against when we saw Julius Gizzi from New Pal.
Yeah.
He was really impressive.
Yes, he was.
Mullins, I know, also a very impressive player. 7 seconds on the clock. Straight pulls the 3.
Should have been a foul on Cole.
Powers with the rebound. Let's do a quick commercial. We'll be back with our Dave's Express trivia question.
Our service area is actually East Central Indiana. They come to us because we have this unique ability to access specialty care. Our partnerships with St. Vincent Health and Heart Hospital. We have Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, the Mayo Clinic Care Network. We access their resources via the broadband network that we have through 9-Star Connect. It's really all about connectivity. We don't have connectivity except for 9-Star Connect.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
All right, Dave's Express trivia question. Here we go. Caden Rubel is currently 8th on the Eastern Hancock career rebounding list, although he's got a long way to go if he wants to get that single season record. Who has the single season record for rebounds?
Good question.
Caden, we have him for 11 tonight, so that puts him at 220. He's closing in on 7th place, but who has the single season rebounding record? Bonus points if you could tell me exactly how many rebounds that is.
Wow.
That's our Dave's Express Care Car Wash trivia question.
I feel like because of Caden, we've had a number of rebounding kind of quiz questions this year, trivia questions.
Yeah.
So I've got some usual suspects in mind, but Laureen, there it is.
Gets it to fall. That's 35. We'll have a running clock the rest of the game here.
Yeah, we're going to struggle now to get your answer in. If you were out there, you got to go quick because this clock is going to be running except for timeouts and free throws. Good
Watterson
steal
has
from
it stolen away by Manship. Watterson, I thought they were going to whistle him for his 5th foul, but turnover there as Zach Stevens got a little too far going. See Keegan Lathery into the game for the Patriots. Looks like they've gone a couple of JV guys. Andrew Houchel. Haven't seen him tonight, have we?
No. But they maybe have a couple guys that are quarter locked from that JV game. I'm sure they didn't count on having to play them that much tonight.
Foul there on Luke Manship is going to send Watterson to the line to shoot 2.
Watterson looking to get onto the board when, I don't know, is it an understatement to say he's well below his average?
Yeah, I mean 18 points a game.
On 0.
Scored 33 against Westdale a couple weeks ago. 63% free throw shooter.
I feel good for him to get on this because that's a rough night for Watterson.
He's a good player. I remember him from last year. He's got a bright future. So he cans them both. John Collins says Bud Gray has the rebounding record. Sandy Mercer says Bob McDaniel. Loring drives, dishes to Rutherford, corner 3. Swish. Rutherford with 8. Loring with, I got him for his 4th assist.
The defense has just been fantastic tonight.
Yes, it has.
And
no
that's the last timeout.
It's too quick for me to do my answer, but yeah, good. You have a guess on that for most rebounds in a season?
I got 2 people I would throw out there. One of them is Caleb Kennedy.
Okay.
And the other one is Addison True. I think people forget about Addison because more of a guard, but he was – I know he's on the all-time list.
He's the career rebounds leader at Eastern. He's got 587 for his career. So anybody? So guesses? Those are good guesses.
I would have no idea on the number because I don't know what's a good. I mean, is 7 a good night and like a good average night for a game? If you do that and you play 20-ish games, so what are you looking at? 160 if you have an outstanding year, something.
Well, so like Rubel's averaging 10.1 a game. If you play, you're guaranteed 23 games now, and so if you average 10 a game, that'd be 230 in a season there.
Yeah.
If now you're not going to do that for a career necessarily, but see if we can get some more guesses. Bud Gray, Bob McDaniel are good guesses. Fenton Coyle, too strong. gets his own rebound, puts it back in. (56-22). Loring takes it, swatted by Coyle.
Yeah, that's got to be Coyle's third or fourth block.
Yeah, I've not been keeping track of his blocks, but you're not far off.
Those two boys are going to they're going to rest well tonight, at least because the physical effort they put out. I mean, mentally this may bother them, I don't know, but rebound from Stevens.
Luke Lewis came into the game.
And you did mention he was going to be getting some varsity time.
Stevens to Rutherford, knocks in another one.
I think we saw that last game. Stevens to Rutherford, Rutherford to Stevens.
Well, they've done a nice job filling in with Powers being injured. And both of them started the season a little slow, but did a nice job there. You know, Powers was out. They really filled in. And now you've got the confidence that both of them have gained. Luke Lewis drills the three, which is just, again, as we make this run down the stretch of the season, you got to have that depth. Somebody's having an off night, knowing that you can plug Zach in, plug Caleb in. It's a huge boost. Fenton Coyle, two more. We'll do next free throw or timeout. We'll do our trivia answer. Sherry Dowd guessed Joe Paxton.
Who did I just miss, by the way, making that basket?
Fenton Coyle.
Coyle, all right. Joe Paxton.
Or Adam Barton. Coyle no good. Eli.
Adam Barton, always a good guess.
Better guess than Terry Stevens.
I feel like by its very nature, all guesses are better than Terry Stevens. Although if you say shoulders injured playing dizzy bat.
That's a good guess. Eli with the foul. Let's go ahead and go to our answer here as we're doing this. So answer was, who has the single season record for rebounds? That would be Jim Hurt.
Oh, wow.
Had 360 rebounds in the 1967-68 season. Your guess of Caleb Kennedy, he had 354. So
Caleb the best big since I've been around Eastern. Luke Manship gets the rebound and gets fouled, so he'll shoot a pair.
A foul went on Keegan Lathery. Luke not having a good night from the line.
No.
He was 82% coming into the game.
But he's another one who had it was just a couple of games, but he did a terrific job starting for us while Caden was out.
Yep. Sinks number 2. Watterson's going to take a seat. Drew Morris came in for the Royals. Brady Coyle working on Lewis. Lathery 3, no. Zach Stevens there. Luke Manship saves it, crashes into the pad. I didn't think there was any way he could save that.
Nah.
He did. Brady Coyle drives, rises up, and knocks it in. It's his first points of the quarter. Gives him 12.
Yeah, and his brother 10. I got to say this right now, we don't give the Paxton Farms Sweet Corn Player of the Game to opposing players, but I feel like those two are they're deserving of an honorary. Yes, I mean that was They have scored, I think, 22 of the 26 points.
Yeah.
And I haven't been keeping track of the other stats. I know you said they were both the only ones who had rebounds until midway through the third quarter. We know one or both of them has had a number of blocks.
Yeah, Fenton Coyle I've got for 4 or 5 blocks. I've got him for 10 rebounds unofficially. In the first half, they were the only 2, according to our statistician, to get a rebound. So Straight is fouled by Luke Lewis. And tonight's one of those nights, just both games, JV and varsity, everything's been going in for us. We were shooting 50% from the three-point land at halftime, and that's only gone up, I'm sure, in this half.
Well, it just hit 3 in a row, so.
Straight, air mails it. Stevens picks it up, dishes to Jenkins. Jenkins lays it in.
Having to add guys to my sheet because of this.
I know. I apologize.
No, this is great getting these kids in.
We added Luke to the roster.
Yeah.
And I didn't know about it till today. And so I'm mad at Coach Bechtel for adding Luke to the roster without telling me in advance so that I could have adjusted my roster.
I think it's fantastic. We get these guys in the game that are doing some things, so terrific.
Although next time, if he's going to add somebody else, he can't put them in the game until he gives me a week's notice.
No,
so I can update my
I can get behind that
stuff. That's what I told him.
Does he have to do it in writing?
I'd prefer an email, yes. Actually, I would prefer a notarized letter.
I think we do that. We got a notary over in the superintendent's office.
If I can get a notarized letter or a Western Union telegram, I will appreciate that for my stuff there. So Eastern Hancock, huge victory, 68-26 over the Union County Patriots. And a couple things to note, 26 points. That is tied for the 8th fewest points allowed in school history.
Wow.
So the other 2 times that we've allowed 26 points was Randolph Southern last year and Greenfield Central in 2011.
All right.
The other 2 times that we've allowed 26 points. So chalk that up, add that to the top 10 list there. As you tally up the scoring. I want to say thanks to everybody who's watching tonight. And again, tomorrow night, if you're looking to come to the game, the Royals will be hosting the Greenfield Central Cougars. You joked about it earlier, but I don't think you were joking.
Yeah.
If you want a seat, you got to get here early in the JV game.
Yep.
We saw tonight, cheer block was good, band was good. There were seats tonight, but it is going to be shoulder to shoulder, packed in here. Get here early. It's going to be a great game. I mean, you saw we're really hitting on all cylinders right now. Greenfield's got, as we said, a really nice team. Mr. Basketball candidate in Braylon Mullins, who's committed to UConn. It's one of those that this is going to be an awesome, awesome environment. And last year's game, Braylon just went off.
Yeah.
Over at Greenfield, and I think he was kind of searching, trying to get to 1,000 career points in that game, and so he just kind of went off. I would expect, especially the way that we're rolling right now, I would expect us to come into this game with a lot of heart and a lot of energy. Last year we played in this Union County game the night before. You had a long road trip down to Liberty. It was a dogfight of a game last year, and we just kind of came out flat. And this year, I have no idea what the outcome is going to look like. None. Greenfield is a phenomenal basketball team. Nearly beat Fishers in the Hall of Fame. So I have no idea what that's going to look like, but I can tell you right now, our boys, the way that they're fighting right now and the way that they're hustling, the way they're playing, it's going to be a fun game to watch because like I said, Greenfield is a lot of fun to watch. I've watched them online, and we are playing a really smooth basketball right now. You got stats for us?
I got stats. So for the Royals, we were led by Caden Powers, and I have him down for 18 points. Rutherford with 11. He had 6 there, a couple threes in that last quarter, and Rubel ended up hitting 10. Loring with 13, and then it's Schilling with 4, Eli Manship with 2, Luke Manship with 2, Gavin Jenkins with 2, and Luke Lewis with 6.
For the Union County Patriots, Dom Smith had 2, Grady Coyle with 12, Fenton Coyle had 10 points, 10 rebounds, Nick Watterson with 2. So, again, come out. If you can't come out to the game tomorrow, tune in. Again, I don't know if you we've seen Greenfield play. We've seen what Braylon can do. Again, seems like a really nice kid. They've just continued to get better and better. So I think we're looking forward to a really fun game tomorrow night. And we should have a good crowd. We should have a lot of people viewing. So check us out. Anything else before we go?
Nope. Good way to spend a Saturday night. And if you can't get in, or you just don't want to fight the crowds, we will be online. We'll do the hard work for you. You just got to sit and enjoy it.
So, all right, we will see everybody tomorrow night.